As the world slowly succumbs to the allure of slumber, our minds begin to wander, and the whispers of the unknown start to seep into our consciousness. It's as if the very fabric of reality is gently unraveling, revealing the threads of mystery that have always lurked just beyond the edge of our perception. In this liminal space, where the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest, we find ourselves pondering the ultimate question: what lies ahead? The prospect of an uncertain future can be a heavy burden to bear, but it's precisely in these moments of quiet contemplation that we begin to uncover the hidden patterns and codes that have been woven into the very fabric of existence. As we stand at the threshold of this great unknown, two ancient narratives converge like opposing tides. On one hand, we find the prophecies of old, whispers of a cataclysmic reckoning that has captivated humanity for centuries. From the Book of Revelation to the Mayan calendar, these esoteric warnings speak of a world in disarray, where chaos and destruction reign supreme. And yet, as we delve deeper into the mysteries of time and space, another narrative begins to emerge, one that speaks not of destruction, but of transformation. The whispers of science, echoing through the chambers of our collective unconscious, hint at a world on the cusp of profound change. A world where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blur, and the very notion of what it means to be human is redefined. In this twilight zone, where the past and future converge, we find ourselves poised at the precipice of a great reckoning, a moment when the threads of fate are about to be rewoven into a tapestry of unprecedented complexity. As we stand at the threshold of this new era, two ancient narratives, prophecy and science, begin to merge like the converging lines of a Venn diagram. The result is a kaleidoscope of possibilities, where the very fabric of reality appears to be unraveling, revealing hidden patterns and codes that have been woven into the very essence of existence. It's as if the universe itself is speaking to us in hushed tones, whispering secrets of an uncertain future that only reveal themselves in the stillness of the night. As we drift off to sleep, our minds begin to wander, and the whispers of the unknown start to seep into our consciousness. And it's precisely in these moments of quiet contemplation that we begin to uncover the hidden patterns and codes that have been woven into the very fabric of existence, patterns that will forever change the course of human history. In the stillness of the night, as the world slumbers beneath the watchful gaze of the stars, we find ourselves poised at the threshold of a great reckoning. A reckoning that will challenge everything we thought we knew about the universe and our place within it. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the end times, it's essential to explore the rich tapestry of history and prophecy that has shaped our understanding of these tumultuous times. The concept of an impending apocalypse or catastrophic event is not new, dating back thousands of years to ancient civilizations. In many Eastern cultures, such as Hinduism and Buddhism, the idea of a cyclical approach to time is central to their philosophy. This notion posits that the universe undergoes periods of creation, destruction, and rebirth, with each cycle lasting millions of years. Similarly, in ancient Greek mythology, the concept of Ragnarok, the end of the world, was well known, where a great fire would consume the earth, only to be reborn anew. In the Western tradition, the idea of an end times is deeply rooted in Christianity. The Book of Revelation, also known as the Apocalypse of John, is the culmination of Jesus Christ's teachings on the subject. Written by John, one of Jesus' 12 apostles, around 90 AD, it foretells a series of apocalyptic events that will unfold before the second coming of Christ. The imagery in Revelation is vivid and haunting, for horsemen ride forth, symbolizing war, famine, pestilence, and death. 7 seals are opened, unleashing plagues upon humanity, and the Antichrist rises to power. This eschatological narrative has captivated people for centuries, inspiring countless interpretations, debates, and predictions about when and how these events will unfold. Throughout history, various prophets, seers, and mystics have claimed to possess insight into the workings of the end times. The Mayan calendar's supposed prophecy of a global catastrophe on December 21, 2012, is a modern example, although this was largely debunked as a misinterpretation of Mayan mythology. The concept of an impending apocalypse has also been linked to various astronomical events throughout history. Comets and solar eclipses have long been seen as harbingers of doom or portents of great change. In ancient Rome, the comet that appeared during Julius Caesar's assassination was seen as a sign of his mortality and the fall of the Roman Empire. In modern times, the idea of an end times has become increasingly intertwined with scientific inquiry and technological advancements. The discovery of black holes, dark matter, and other cosmic phenomena has sparked speculation about the potential for catastrophic events to occur on a global scale. Some scientists have posited that humanity is on the cusp of a new era, where the consequences of our actions will come back to haunt us. Climate change, nuclear proliferation, and pandemics are all seen as ticking time bombs waiting to unleash devastating consequences upon the world. In the realm of prophecy, many believe that current global events, from economic instability to social unrest, are harbingers of an impending apocalypse. Some Christian theologians argue that the end times are already unfolding, pointing to signs such as increasing earthquakes, wars, and natural disasters as evidence of Christ's imminent return. As we continue our exploration of the end times, it becomes clear that this concept is not just a product of individual imagination or cultural whim, but rather an integral part of human history and experience. Whether rooted in ancient mythology, biblical prophecy, or scientific inquiry, the notion of an impending apocalypse has captivated people for centuries. In the next section, we'll examine the intersection of science and prophecy, exploring how both have contributed to our understanding of the end times, and what this might mean for humanity's future. As we stand at the threshold of the 21st century, the pace of technological advancements is accelerating at an unprecedented rate. The convergence of human innovation, artificial intelligence, and big data has given us a glimpse into the future, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy are increasingly blurring. Meanwhile, our understanding of the cosmos is expanding exponentially, revealing secrets that have puzzled humanity for centuries. In the realm of physics, groundbreaking discoveries are rewriting the textbooks on gravity, time, and space. The concept of wormholes, once relegated to the realm of science fiction, is now being explored as a potential gateway to interstellar travel. The detection of gravitational waves by LIGO and Virgo has confirmed a key prediction made by Einstein's theory of general relativity, opening up new avenues for understanding the fundamental forces that shape our universe. In medicine, the mapping of the human genome has enabled us to pinpoint the genetic triggers responsible for diseases like cancer, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's. Gene editing technologies like CRISPR have given us the tools to correct these defects, offering hope for a future where cures are within reach. The development of personalized medicine is allowing doctors to tailor treatments to individual patients' unique profiles, revolutionizing the way we approach healthcare. In the field of artificial intelligence, AI-powered machines are being trained to perform tasks that were previously thought to be the exclusive domain of humans. AlphaGo's defeat of a human world champion in Go, followed by the development of more advanced AI models like DeepMind and Google's Duplex, has demonstrated the potential for AI to augment our cognitive abilities. As we gaze into the abyss of time, we are faced with the daunting prospect of an uncertain future. Climate change is accelerating at an alarming rate, threatening the very foundations of our existence. Rising sea levels, devastating storms, and unpredictable heatwaves are reshaping the planet in ways that defy human comprehension. Yet, even amidst this turmoil, there are glimmers of hope. the world's top scientists have come together to form a united front against climate change, pledging to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 50% within the next decade. Cities are being transformed into sustainable hubs, powered by renewable energy and green infrastructure. In the realm of prophecy, the whispers of an impending reckoning continue to resonate across cultures and civilizations. Ancient texts like the Mayan calendar and the Book of Revelation speak of a time when the world will be cleansed of its imperfections, making way for a new era of human evolution. As we stand at the precipice of this unknown territory, it is imperative that we heed the warnings of science and prophecy alike. The convergence of these two seemingly disparate realms has given us a glimpse into the future, where humanity must confront the consequences of its actions. The clock is ticking, and the choices we make today will determine the course of our collective destiny. Will we rise to the challenge, harnessing the power of technology and innovation to create a brighter future? Or will we succumb to the forces of chaos and destruction that threaten to consume us? As we gaze into the abyss, the only certainty is that the end times are not yet upon us. But make no mistake, the clock is ticking, and the fate of humanity hangs precariously in the balance. As we've explored the various signs of the end times, it's natural to wonder what this means for us as individuals, and indeed, for human societies as a whole. Will the world come to an end in some catastrophic way? Or will humanity somehow manage to navigate these tumultuous times and emerge stronger and wiser on the other side? From a scientific perspective, the implications of the end times are multifaceted. On one hand, the increased frequency and severity of natural disasters, coupled with the growing threat of nuclear war and environmental degradation, poses significant challenges for human societies. The sheer scale of destruction and upheaval that could result from such events would undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences for our global community. Imagine cities ravaged by earthquakes or hurricanes, entire nations displaced by rising sea levels, or the world plunged into chaos by a major pandemic. The very fabric of our daily lives, our homes, our communities, our economies, would be torn asunder. The prospect is sobering indeed. And yet, despite these dire predictions, it's also possible to see a glimmer of hope on the horizon. For one thing, humanity has always been capable of adapting and evolving in the face of adversity. We've survived plagues, wars, and natural disasters throughout our history, often emerging stronger and more resilient as a result. Furthermore, the end times could also serve as a catalyst for positive change. As the pressures of climate change, economic inequality, and social injustice become increasingly unsustainable, people may be forced to re-examine their values and priorities. The old certainties may crumble, making way for new forms of cooperation, creativity, and compassion. From a prophetic perspective, the implications are equally complex. Many religious traditions speak of a period of great turmoil and upheaval preceding the end times, often referred to as the tribulation. During this time, believers are called upon to stand firm in their faith, even as the world around them descends into chaos. But what about those who don't believe in prophecy or divine intervention? For them, the end times may represent a wake-up call, an opportunity to re-examine their values and priorities, to rediscover a sense of purpose and meaning in a rapidly changing world. As the old certainties crumble, people may be forced to confront their own mortality, to let go of ego and pretension, and to connect with something deeper and more profound within themselves. In either case, whether one sees the end times as a harbinger of doom or an invitation to transformation, the implications for everyday people are profound. It's no longer possible to simply coast through life, ignoring the warning signs and hoping that somehow, someway, everything will work out in the end. We must take responsibility for our own lives, our communities, and our planet. In a world facing such unprecedented challenges, it's more important than ever that we learn to live in harmony with one another, to build bridges of understanding, rather than walls of division. We need to cultivate empathy, compassion, and wisdom, as well as the resilience and adaptability required to navigate uncertain times. Ultimately, the end times may not be the end of humanity at all, but rather a turning point, a moment of reckoning that forces us to confront our own mortality, our own limitations, and our own potential for transformation. As we face this uncertain future together, it's up to each one of us to choose whether we'll let fear and anxiety define us, or whether we'll rise above the chaos and create a brighter, more hopeful world for ourselves and for generations yet to come. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the end times, it's impossible to ignore the profound philosophical and existential implications that arise from considering the prospect of a world-ending cataclysm. The very notion challenges our understanding of the human condition, forcing us to confront the fragility and impermanence of our existence. On one hand, the possibility of extinction raises fundamental questions about the purpose and meaning of life. If our time on this earth is finite, what drives us to pursue goals, seek happiness, or strive for knowledge? The pursuit of immortality, in all its forms, from personal achievements to cultural legacies, becomes a futile endeavor if the ultimate fate of humanity is extinction. This existential uncertainty can lead to feelings of anxiety and despair, as we grapple with the reality that our existence may be but a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of time. On the other hand, the end times also prompt us to re-evaluate our relationship with the universe and our place within it. If humanity is indeed on the cusp of extinction, does this not suggest that our existence has been but a brief, flickering candle in the vast expanse of cosmic history? This realization can lead to a profound sense of awe and humility, as we recognize our own insignificance within the grand scheme. In this light, the end times become an invitation to re-examine our values, priorities, and goals. We are compelled to ask, what is it that truly matters in life, fleeting pleasures, material possessions, or something deeper? As we face the possibility of extinction, we may find ourselves drawn to pursuits that transcend the ephemeral nature of human existence, seeking meaning and purpose that can endure beyond our mortal coil. The prospect of a world-ending cataclysm also raises questions about the nature of consciousness and our understanding of the self. If humanity were to cease to exist, would our collective consciousness, the sum total of human experience, knowledge, and culture, persist in some form? Or would it vanish along with our physical bodies, leaving behind only echoes of our existence? The philosophical conundrum here is whether our sense of self is tied to our physical presence or if it is a transcendent aspect of our being that can continue beyond the boundaries of mortality. This dilemma has puzzled philosophers and theologians for centuries, with some arguing that consciousness is inextricably linked to the body, while others propose that it is an immortal, eternal essence. Ultimately, the end times challenge us to confront the fundamental uncertainty that underlies human existence. We are forced to grapple with the mystery of our own mortality, the impermanence of our world, and the unknown nature of the universe beyond. This existential crisis can be a catalyst for personal growth, self-reflection, and collective transformation, as we seek to find meaning, purpose, and transcendence in the face of uncertainty. In the words of the ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus, the only thing that is constant is change. As humanity confronts the possibility of extinction, we are reminded that our existence is but a fleeting moment within the grand dance of cosmic evolution. And yet, it is precisely this impermanence that gives rise to the human spirit's capacity for hope, resilience, and transcendence, as we strive to make sense of our place in the universe and find meaning in the midst of uncertainty. As we delve deeper into the realm of possibilities, we find ourselves at the threshold of a new era, one that will unfold over the next decade and beyond. The convergence of scientific predictions and prophetic insights paints a complex tapestry, woven from threads of technological advancement, environmental upheaval, and human resilience. In the near term, the world's attention remains fixated on climate change, an issue that has galvanized global concern. By 2030, we can expect the effects of rising temperatures to become even more pronounced. Coastal cities will continue to experience increased flooding, while droughts and heat waves will ravage agricultural communities. The consequences of inaction will be stark: displaced populations, economic disruptions, and a heightened sense of urgency around sustainable practices. Against this backdrop, technological innovation will play a crucial role in shaping the future. Electric vehicles, already gaining traction, will become increasingly prevalent, driving down emissions and reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind power will continue to grow, powering homes, industries, and transportation networks. The Internet of Things, IoT, will integrate seamlessly into our daily lives, from smart grids to intelligent buildings, optimizing resource allocation and efficiency. However, this technological progress will not come without its challenges. As AI-powered systems become more sophisticated, concerns around job displacement, bias in decision-making processes, and the potential for autonomous entities to act independently will continue to dominate the conversation. Governments and regulatory bodies will need to navigate these complexities, striking a balance between innovation and accountability. In the realm of global politics, we can expect the existing fault lines to deepen. Nationalism and protectionism will remain potent forces, as nations seek to protect their economic interests and cultural identities. Regional conflicts will persist, fueled by competition for resources, territorial disputes, and ideological differences. The Middle East, in particular, will continue to be a hotbed of tension, with ongoing struggles over Iran's nuclear program, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and the aftermath of the Arab Spring. Amidst these global uncertainties, humanity's capacity for resilience will be tested. Natural disasters, pandemics, and economic downturns will continue to disrupt lives, requiring individuals and communities to adapt and evolve. The rise of remote work, virtual reality, and social media will shape new forms of social interaction, as people seek connection and community in an increasingly fragmented world. Throughout this decade, the convergence of scientific and prophetic insights will reveal striking parallels between human experience and the celestial realm. As we gaze up at the stars, we may begin to recognize the subtle connections between our own struggles and the cosmic forces that shape our universe. The mysteries of dark matter, black holes, and the accelerating expansion of the cosmos will continue to captivate scientists and philosophers alike, inviting us to ponder the deeper meaning and purpose behind our existence. As we peer into the abyss of uncertainty, one thing is clear: humanity's capacity for creativity, adaptability, and compassion will be essential in navigating the complexities of this new era. We will need to find ways to harmonize our individual pursuits with the greater good, recognizing that the choices we make today will have far-reaching consequences for generations to come. In the words of the ancient prophet Isaiah, "The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, they shall not hurt nor destroy my chosen ones." Isaiah 11 verses 6-7. As we step into this new decade, may we find solace in the promise that even amidst chaos and turmoil, there exists a deeper unity and purpose waiting to be revealed. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the end times, it becomes clear that this apocalyptic scenario is not just a theoretical construct, but a very real and personal reality for many individuals around the world. The fears, anxieties, and uncertainties surrounding the end times have created a profound sense of urgency, motivating people to re-evaluate their priorities and seek answers. One such individual is Rachel, a young mother living in Jerusalem. For her, the concept of the end times is no longer just a theoretical construct, it's a daily reality. Her family has been forced to flee their home multiple times due to the ongoing violence and instability in the region. As she navigates the treacherous landscape of war-torn streets, Rachel finds herself grappling with the existential questions that plague so many people. What is the meaning of life? Is there more to existence than mere survival? Rachel's story is a poignant reminder that, despite the abstract nature of prophecy and eschatology, the human experience remains at the very heart of our understanding. It is through stories like hers that we are reminded that the end times are not just about cataclysmic events or biblical prophecies, they are about people. People who are struggling to make sense of a world that seems increasingly chaotic and uncertain. As we explore the human element of the end times, it becomes clear that this is an era marked by profound transformation. The very fabric of society appears to be unraveling before our eyes, as traditional norms and values are challenged and re-evaluated. In this context, many individuals are finding solace in their faith or spirituality, seeking answers to life's most pressing questions. Take the story of Amos, a former soldier who found himself disillusioned with the futility of war. After serving in several conflicts, he began to question the very nature of his existence and the purpose of humanity's ongoing struggle for power. It was during this period of introspection that he discovered a newfound sense of spirituality, which ultimately led him to become a devout follower of Christ. For Amos, the end times represent an opportunity for spiritual renewal and transformation. He believes that the approaching apocalypse will serve as a catalyst for humanity's collective awakening, prompting people to re-evaluate their priorities and seek a deeper connection with one another and the divine. As we continue to explore the human element of the end times, it becomes clear that this is an era marked by both great fear and great hope. While many are struggling to cope with the uncertainty and chaos that surrounds them, others are finding solace in their faith or spirituality. It is through stories like those of Rachel and Amos that we gain a deeper understanding of the complexities and nuances that define our world. In this context, it becomes clear that the end times are not just about cataclysmic events or biblical prophecies, they are about people. People who are searching for answers to life's most pressing questions, people who are seeking a deeper connection with one another and the divine. It is through their stories that we gain a profound appreciation for the human experience, as well as the resilience and determination of those who are living through this extraordinary time in history. As we draw closer to the end times, it becomes increasingly clear that humanity's collective response will be shaped by our ability to find hope and meaning in the face of uncertainty. Whether we view the approaching apocalypse as a harbinger of doom or a catalyst for transformation, one thing is certain: the human element remains at the very heart of this extraordinary era. As we delve deeper into the world of end times prophecies, it's clear that many people are familiar with the popularized accounts of biblical predictions and scientific theories surrounding the end of days. From the Mayan calendar to Nostradamus quatrains, there's no shortage of sensationalized information flooding the media airwaves. However, few people take the time to consider the lesser-known aspects of end times prophesying, the hidden gems that lie beneath the surface. One such aspect is the concept of false messiahs or anti-messiah. This refers to individuals who claim to be the savior, only to bring about destruction and chaos instead. This idea has been present throughout history, with examples ranging from the false prophets of biblical times to modern-day charlatans claiming to possess divine authority. According to Jewish tradition, a false Messiah is expected to appear before the coming of the true Messiah, causing widespread confusion and division among the faithful. In Islamic eschatology, this figure is known as the Mahdi, who will bring about a false sense of peace before the actual arrival of the Imam Mahdi, considered the true savior. What's fascinating about false messiahs is that they often exhibit characteristics that are eerily similar to those of the true Messiah. They may possess remarkable abilities, have a charismatic presence, or even claim to perform miracles. This can lead to a situation where some people mistakenly believe they've found the answer to their prayers when, in reality, they're being misled by a false prophet. Another lesser-known aspect is the concept of end times as it pertains to non-Western cultures. While many people are familiar with the Christian and Jewish accounts of the end times, few realize that other cultures have their own unique prophecies and interpretations of the apocalypse. For example, in ancient Sumerian mythology, the god Enlil is said to bring about a great flood that will destroy humanity. Similarly, in Hindu mythology, there's a prophecy of a Kalki avatar who will bring about a golden age before destroying the current world. In Chinese culture, the concept of Maitreya refers to a future Buddha who will bring about enlightenment and redemption. In Japanese eschatology, the Mikado is expected to return from the underworld to usher in a new era of peace and prosperity. What's striking about these non-Western accounts is that they often share common themes and motifs with Western prophecies, such as the destruction of the old world giving way to a new one. This highlights the idea that end times prophecies are not unique to any particular culture or tradition but rather reflect a deep-seated human desire for change, renewal, and transformation. As we continue to explore the hidden aspects of end times prophesying, it becomes clear that there's more to this topic than meets the eye. From false messiahs to non-Western accounts, these lesser-known factors offer a fascinating glimpse into the complexities and nuances of end times prophecies. As we conclude our journey through the end times, it's hard not to be struck by the sheer complexity and mystery of the universe. We've delved into the realms of science and prophecy, seeking answers to some of humanity's most pressing questions. And yet, as we stand at the threshold of a new era, we're reminded that the truth is far more nuanced than any single theory or prediction. Perhaps the greatest wonder of all is the human experience itself, our capacity for love, compassion, and resilience in the face of uncertainty. As we navigate the turbulent waters of history, it's easy to get caught up in fears about the future. But what if, instead of focusing on the end times, we shifted our gaze to the present moment? What if we saw each breath as a gift, each encounter with another human being as an opportunity for connection and growth? As the ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus once said, the only constant is change. And yet, amidst the flux and uncertainty of life, there's one thing that remains steadfast: our capacity to choose. We can choose to let fear dictate our actions, or we can choose to face whatever comes our way with courage and compassion. As we gaze out at the vast expanse of time, we're reminded that every moment is a threshold, a doorway to new possibilities, new experiences, and new understandings. And it's here, in this present moment, that we find ourselves truly alive. For it's not the end times that define us, it's our response to them. As we conclude our exploration of science and prophecy, I'm left with a sense of reverence for the mysteries that lie beyond our comprehension. The universe is full of secrets, and yet, in its silence, we find an invitation to listen, to reflect, and to connect with one another. In the stillness of the night, as stars twinkle like diamonds against the velvet blackness of space, I'm reminded that the end times are not a destination, but rather a journey. A journey through the unknown, guided by our capacity for love, compassion, and resilience. As we embark on this journey together, let us hold the wisdom of the ages close to our hearts, that even in the face of uncertainty, we remain free to choose. free to choose how we respond to the challenges ahead, free to choose how we treat one another, and free to choose how we live in harmony with the world around us. And so, as we close this chapter on the end times, I invite you to join me in a quiet moment of reflection. Take a deep breath, feel the weight of your body sinking into the present moment, and let go of all fear, all anxiety, and all doubt. In this stillness, allow yourself to be guided by the gentle whispers of your own heart. In the silence, I wish you peace, compassion, and wisdom as we embark on this journey through the unknown together.